Hey everybody, it's Blaine with Flatbroke Outdoors. We are heading up into the Ozark St. Francis National Forest. See if we can find us a place to camp. A lot of wide open dispersed camping up there. It may take us a little bit, but I'm sure we'll find a decent spot to set up. It's late Sunday afternoon, probably 3:30, quarter to 4, somewhere in that area. Gives us plenty of time to get set up before dark. It rained all morning, but I don't think they're calling for any more rain this afternoon, so we should be good. It is hot. I think the feels like's 101, so it's definitely not going to be real comfortable right now, but we do have the air-conditioned trailer with us, so we should be plenty comfortable if we need to be. So anyway, y'all stay tuned, and we'll see what we can get into. Alright everybody, I came up here on top of this big hill thinking there might be a spot up here I could duck into the woods, but it's just basically open meadow, nowhere to really get into the woods, and it's supposed to be hot tomorrow, and I really don't want to be where the sun can get on me too bad. So it was quite a long drive up here, but I'm going to have to seek camping spots elsewhere. This would be a really nice place in the fall or the spring where, it's not so hot outside, but I don't think it's the spot for me. So I'm going to continue my search, and I'll let y'all know when I find the spot. All right, everybody, I found us a spot. Looks like home to me anyway. It'll take me just a little while to get it set up, but I'll get everything set up and we'll get to thinking about some supper. It's getting pretty late. Be probably close to dark by the time we start cooking. So let me get busy and I'll get back with you. Hey everybody, welcome back. I finally got everything set up. It is so hot out here. It is unbearable. But I stumbled my way through it. It took me quite a while. I got the generator over there in the background. It is definitely a night for the air conditioner because I don't think it's supposed to get below 80 maybe for the low tonight. So it's going to be a scorcher. Got the table set up over there with the cook stuff, water station. Got the camper here. I took the truck off of it just to kind of get it out of the way. It's a little bit of a road over there. I didn't really want my truck sticking out in the way just in case somebody happened back here. I'm way off the main road, so I doubt I'll get any company, but just in case, I didn't want to be that guy. And then I put my truck over there. But I haven't really decided what to have for supper yet tonight. I was going to do a chicken stir fry, but man, it's getting late and it's hot, so I don't think I'm going to try to pull that off. I'll have to dig through my little refrigerator and see what I do have to cook. But anyway, I'll bring y'all back when that starts. Hey everybody, welcome back. I have decided that for supper, which is, needs to be quick and easy, so I decided we're going to do jalapeno Spam and Ritz crackers. So it's more of a snack for supper than anything, but I am going to make some cowboy coffee. In my first video, we talked about how many different ways there was to make coffee. A lot of times, well, most of the time, I use a French press or a percolator, but Today, I'm just going to put some water in this pot, boil it, and I'll add the coffee right on top, stir it a little bit, and then let it sit and cool just for a little bit, and then I'll pour just a little bit of cold water on the top. And that should make all the grounds sink to the bottom. So I'm going to get this going, and I'll get back with y'all before I finish off that coffee, and we'll see if the grounds really settle to the bottom. I'll be right back. All right, we got the Spam over here doing what Spam does. Look at all those jalapenos in there. Ooh, that should be good. And then over here, we got the coffee water doing what coffee water does. Shouldn't be too long. That little peak one should have that water boiling in no time. And I'll get back with you. All right, boys and girls, the coffee water was boiling. Whoa, that hurt. Got my wrist onto that peak one. It was still hot. Let's see if I can do this one-handed here. All right, we get the coffee going here. We'll do 1, 2. All right, we'll just mix that up a little bit. We're gonna let that settle for about 4 or 5 minutes, and I'll be right back with you, and we'll see if those grounds go to the bottom. All right, everybody, it is time to do the coffee. Looks like the Spam is coming along nicely. Get the lid off of this coffee pot without burning me. And I got some cool water out of the refrigerator, and we'll just pour this over. Now the grounds should go to the bottom. We're going to give it a minute or two to do what it does. Meanwhile, I'm going to pull this Spam off of there. Get out of here. Old sweat bee trying to get on my cutting board. Get a paper towel here. Got one piece there that was added late, so he's going to have to stay in the fire just a little longer. You cover these guys up, keep the flies and sweat bees and whatever other creepy crawlies are out here. All right, get that covered up. We're going to see about this coffee. Let me get my coffee cup prepared over here. Take the lid off this. See how this works. All right, well, it totally looks like the grounds, the majority of them went to the bottom, but I guess I'll know more about it when I start drinking that coffee. We're going to set this over here. Put the lid back on it. All right, I'm going to finish off that last piece of Spam and get out my Ritz crackers, drink some of this coffee, and I'll get back with you. All right, everybody, I'm done eating. The Spam was good. The old Ritz crackers were a little old, but they weren't too bad. The coffee actually worked. There was a few grounds in it, but they were down towards the bottom. So probably do that again in the morning. I got all the dishes cleaned up. I am soaked to the bone. I've just been sweating like a madman since I've been here. So it's about time for me to get on some dry clothes and get in there where the air conditioner is blowing. Probably watch a movie. But I will do jalapeno bacon, biscuits, and we'll see what else comes with that in the morning. So good morning, everybody. I said it wasn't gonna rain this time, but I woke up to a horrible storm. It was shaking my camper. So I come outside and like I said yesterday, I wasn't set up for it to be raining, so all of my stuff got wet. You can't really see it. Hold on just a second. Everything got soaked. Everything on the table. The wind blew my paper towels off on the mud. Oh yeah, what a horrendous deal here. But we will recover as soon as it gets daylight and see what's going on here. Anyway, I just wanted to bring y'all up to speed on this terrible thunderstorm that's coming through. And I'll get back with y'all after a while. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my rainy mess. When I woke up, everything was just trashed out here. My paper towels were laying over there in the rain. The paper towel roll had gained about 20 pounds in weight from the water. But anyway, I've recovered some from that. I got some bacon on here. I got my coffee water going right there. I'm gonna do this bacon, fry some potatoes and onions, and make some biscuits. And I think that'll be good for breakfast. Hopefully, well, it looks like the sun's gonna come out and do us some justice this morning, so hopefully it'll dry all this stuff up. I certainly was not expecting to wake up to a thunderstorm. Otherwise, I would have set up everything completely different. Just goes to show you nothing ever goes just like you think it should. But at any rate, I'm going to get a few things taken care of around here as far as clean up, get the coffee ready, get my bacon done, cut up this potato and onion, and I'll get back with you guys in just a few minutes. I thought I'd better include a little bit of this sunrise if you guys can see it. Let me get around here, work my way through here. It's kind of washing out in the camera, but that's too bad because it's really pretty with a few clouds and then the sun trying to break through, but maybe next time. Hey, welcome back, y'all. I got breakfast all done, out of the way. Got the biscuits baked. Turned out great. I didn't even burn them. Got the bacon done, the potatoes done. Now, I have all of this mess in front of me I got to clean up. And then I'm going to bake some not biscuits, take that back. I'm going to bake some cookies. My wife made me some cookie dough. So I've been scheming on making these cookies in this Coleman oven. So since I've already got it set up, now it seems like the perfect time. These cookies are really good. They're healthy. Well, I don't know how healthy they are, but they're not bad for you. And I'm not exactly sure what the recipe is. My wife makes it. But I believe you could probably find the recipe if you check out her Facebook. It's You Can Heal, or her Instagram is also at You Can Heal. So if you want the recipe for them, you can check it out there. They taste like they come from the store. You know, Famous Amos would be jealous of them. So I'm going to get all this cleaned up and get to baking those cookies, and I'll bring y'all back for that. All right, y'all, welcome back. I got to get down to the business of making these cookies. I'm already half stepping because somehow I have misplaced the maple sugar that my wife had put together for me to roll these cookies in. So they're going to be that much different than hers. So I have this dough. Let me cut this up. Whoops. I'm not quite sure if I'm supposed to try to shape these bad boys into something, but I'm probably messing up. But I did bring one of her cookies to compare with mine to see how big a failure I'm going to have here. But I would assume no matter what I do to them, they should taste fairly well. They're not going to look like hers, and they're not going to have the maple sugar covering them, but they got to be something close. I haven't done anything to change the flavor of this cookie dough. So I'm going to have square cookies, apparently, which would be fine, I would think. I got my oven heating up. I really don't know exactly how long these are supposed to cook. I'll just have to keep an eye on them, I guess. But tell you, when the first time she made these at home, I had come home from work. She just had them on the counter. So I grabbed one and ate it. Promptly asked her where she bought them from. And she got a little sour about that. You know, I had no idea that she'd made them. They just taste store-bought to me. So that didn't go over well. But she's been making them ever since. And I have enjoyed them. Especially the good part is they're not horrible for you. You know, everybody thinks that anything that's not bad for you doesn't taste good, but these, you cannot tell that they're not bad for you. Boy, I'm going to have some ugly cookies, I promise you. All right, y'all, got the cookies all cut up and shaped how I wanted them. The oven is up to temperature. I'm going to slide these bad boys in there, and then I'll bring y'all back when they're either almost done or done, and we'll see what it turns out like. I did bring one of my wife's cookies to compare them with. We'll see just how bad a job I do at this. All right, the cookies are in. Now, time will tell. All right, everybody, welcome back. I do believe the cookies are done. Get these bad boys out of there without burning myself. All right, here is my final product. So let me scoot these over so you've got a good look at them. Now I'm going to show you what they're supposed to look like. That's my wife's cookie, and that's my cookies. Not much of a comparison, to say the least, but I did get them cooked. They're still a little too hot to taste, but I'm going to give them a little time to cool, and then we'll see how they taste. I'll bring y'all back then. All right, y'all, the cookies have had ample time to cool. Now comes the taste test. Ooh. Still a little warm. They taste good. They taste like her cookies, minus the maple sugar I couldn't seem to find to roll them in before I cooked them. But I'd say all in all, looks I would give it a 2 out of 10. Taste, it's probably an 8 out of 10, without the maple sugar, but it wasn't a complete fail. I'm sure she'll get a good laugh about what they turned out looking like, but all in all, not too bad. So I appreciate y'all hanging with me with the cookie cooking. And I think next on the menu, we're going to do a chicken stir fry in the cast iron wok. So stay tuned for that. All right, everybody, welcome back. I've got some vegetables I cut up off camera, just as so as not to bore y'all through me cutting up vegetables. There's some peppers and onions in there. I have some different ones in the cooler. I got the wok on top of the Coleman, heating up, getting right. I've got to cut some chicken up, and then I'll get everything put together. I'll bring y'all back in just a little bit. All right, everybody, the chicken is cut up and the grease is hot, so let's get this chicken in there. I don't know how many people would bring a 20-pound cast iron wok camping with them, but it comes in handy, I guess. It's good for a bunch of different things. I have only brought the wok and cooked everything, bacon and eggs and just whatever. I do have a lid that fits this wok, so it actually makes it pretty nice. I'm going to put a little cayenne pepper in there just because I like hot stuff. Whew, that ought to do her. Yeah, that'll put a little lead in your pencil. Rock and roll. I'm gonna grab some other vegetables out of the refrigerator right quick and see what's in the bag. This would be a vegetable medley. It's broccoli, carrots, cauliflower. That looks like it. So looks like we'll be having that with peppers and onions in our stir fry. Get this chicken coming along nicely here. I am going to let that cook for a while, and I'll bring y'all back in just a little bit. Welcome back, y'all. It looks like we have a stir fry. It just needs to cook just for a little bit longer. I'm going to take that stir fry off there, eat a little something, and then I got to get this unit packed up, and I will get back with y'all before I leave. All right, everybody, that's another camping trip in the bag. I sure appreciate y'all hanging out with me through my cookie baking and all the other cooking I did. It's been a fun trip. Always remember that you never know what the weather's going to be, so always expect the unexpected. And I think it was, all in all, it was a good trip. I certainly didn't expect the rain, but we made it through all right. No harm, no foul. I do appreciate everybody hanging out with me through the entire thing, and should have another one coming up pretty soon. Thanks for watching.